Hello, hello, hello. Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, hello. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Tonight I'm gonna work on the same app, the NPC voiceover app. And I think we can finish it because actually the majority of the app is actually ready. So I think we can finish it tonight. There is one thing missing, which is the upload of the quest to the database. So let's say the loading of the first quest lines in the database. That has to be done in batch because it's impossible to read it, on the fly every time. I mean, it's really impossible. So we will do that, and yeah. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so this is the app at the moment. I'm thinking to do more changes, like the. I think we need to improve the instructions. We need to improve a bit the information that we have here, like what is responses, what is quests, right? Maybe we can also put here at the top kind of a bar or something that is saying what you have selected at the moment, right? Could be a good idea. NPC responses, so that you know what you have selected actually. Do you want something like this, right? And we can call it NPC. NPC. I don't know if I want to call it NPC responses, but NPC direct responses or specific. NPC specific responses could be a good name, I think. And then NPC quest responses, right? Something like this. Now, if you click here, you don't know if you are in the quest view or you are in the other view, right? Maybe we can highlight quest if we are in quest, highlight response if you are responses. I don't know. But yeah, the button that we want to have, we want to enable today. Hello, Hula. Good evening. Is actually this one, regenerate quest lines, right? Is actually this one. We want. I think I want to revert completely the colors, right? The colors at the moment are pretty bad. How can I do that? Let me see if there is a global CSS. I don't know if we have a global CSS here. I think inside Bootstrap there are some CSS stuff. Yeah, there is a style here. Like if I change the body, do you think that it will... if I change the body and I will change it to to background color. Do you think it will do something or no? No. Even if here we should have a body, we should have well, there is a div container actually. Okay, there is a div container. There is a div container. Did we script it somehow or not? We have a container respond. No, we don't have container. We don't have container. If I do this, what happens? This part became gray, but everything else not, right? So let me search HTML, CSS, change page to dark theme, right? Because this is what we want to do, right? We want just a dark theme everything. Okay, I'm gonna click on your buttons just because. Oh my god. Wasting people time so much. Ok, come creare la modalità oscura? Yeah, here is doing style body. Style body, dark mode, background color black, color white. He's putting it inside body actually, but I don't know if it's what I want. I mean, this seems to be, but body doesn't seems to work. Maybe because I had maybe because it is overridden by body. No. I think perhaps somebody can make that a mix of the game music in 8 bits. That would be very nice, actually. Yeah, I think could be nice. Definitely nice. Style. It's not dot body, it's just body. Wait a second. That was the problem. Much better. Much better. Okay. Now everything is black with well, the drop down are not. The problem is the color of this rows that now is not readable. Right now is not readable because I think we have some actually I don't know what is that. Chocolate. There is color chocolate. Is it too strong? Maybe it's too strong. I don't know. I like the black anyway. Maybe it's too strong. I think this color is good. How did we do that color? Navbar dark. Why I cannot find... So if I do this, I see that this one is navlink, right? And navlink is navlink. Is this thing. No, it's not that thing. No. Yeah, it's this color. It's this color. It's this color. Now, be a stable BG. The problem is that the automatically formatted tables now are looking weird. I mean, I can try to override it, but I don't know if it's really gonna work. I mean, because there is the wall table. Is the wall table that is striped color, striped BG, active color. BS table. None of those. Ah, it's this one. Is this one color in dot table, right? Dot table color. Dot table color. Can I override it or not? Can I or not? Yeah. Since we did it, huh? Okay, since we did it. We did it. There is still the drop down if you want. That is a bit annoying, but I think this one, right? I would like also this one to be the opposite, but I don't know if I can do it. I would like to have a dark mode also on the drop down. I don't think that the drop down actually has a specific. Well, actually, he has a class. Yeah, he has a class that is called form select. Oh yes, it does. Form select. So I can also override this, huh? Form select. Let me. No, 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 no. Form select. Form group. So let's try form select. Form select, and then we want to change the background color. And the background color will be black. And then the foreground color, right? The foreground color will be this. Nope. Why is it giving an error now? Ah, because there is no. Okay. Aha! Aha! Nice. Nice. Hello, Diego. Tiger cannot stop working on plane shift. That is very true. I mean, I stop sometimes, but rarely. Why is wait? Session start cannot start session already sent. Why broke now? Undefined variable session. Uh-oh, I think we broke something, guys. I don't know if we broke something with this or we broke something with this, but we broke something, I don't know how. Okay, now. NPC responses. Did I do a change here? NPC response, not part of 528. I mean, it was working a second ago, right? What happened? Are really these changes that are messing up the? don't know, I can remove them temporarily, but sounds a bit weird that those changes are... Well, actually they are... Why? You serious? I mean, those changes are breaking the login? Huh? Huh? What? What the fuck? I mean, open and close, open and close, open and close, right? And I have my end, right? What I'm doing wrong, guys? Is it the form select that is breaking it? Yeah, it's the form select that is breaking it. Holy shit. That's ridiculous. So the form select is breaking the... Why? Never seen something like that. I really never seen that. So we have a form select and a form select, right? And this override is breaking the session. What? That is absolutely crazy. The form select is breaking the session. I mean, he's still using, you know, the previous colors and I mean all the other properties, right? Are still used because actually we are overriding them, right? But I don't understand how is it possible that this line is breaking a session variable. So really amazing. Really amazing. I don't know. I will search it, but it's so strange. I don't understand. HTML class on select component breaks PHP session. I don't know. I think this never happened to anyone. I don't know. It seems to be very strange. It seems to be insane. I mean, we can leave it white, but you know, it's kind of incredible. It's kind of absolutely incredible. I mean, I can try to move it up, maybe. Let me try to move it in another place, whatever, like here, for example. I mean, it should make zero difference. Yeah, exactly. Undefined variable session. So it's like if the session start, right, and the session directory are not working anymore after we have this override of form select, right? I don't know if it's this select name that is messing up with him or what, but that's very, 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 very strange. Let me try to put it without anything and see if it doesn't break it. So, or is the color, or is, so is one of these two? Yeah, it's actually the color. Is the color of the form select, it is RGBA something, that is actually breaking it. Nah, I don't believe it. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I cannot believe what I'm seeing, bro. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. You think it's the percentage, but it's exactly what we want, right? That is fantastic. No, it's not the percentage. It's the RGBA, I think. Okay, so let's change it from RGBA to... let's change it from RGBA to a normal color, right? I don't know, red. Right? Still broken. It's still broken. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. That's like insanely ridiculous. So if I change the color, I break the... If I change the color, I break the PHP session. What do you mean? Oh my god. I cannot believe it. 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 It's unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And we don't get any errors on the console. Right? Deprecated feature used. Page layout maybe unexpected due to the quirk mode. One or more documents page is using quirk mode, which will enable to affect the document with quirks incompatible from... Why? Does it say the same without a call? I mean, this is ridiculous anyway. I never seen something like this, really. Bro, can you control? Thank you. I never seen something like this. It's just insane. Oh, it's the same. It's exactly the same. Wow. Okay, we cannot have this. We cannot change the color because the color is breaking the session. I don't understand. I don't know. I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed. You know what we can do? We can remove the form select from here. And we can add it directly in the generate filters, which is actually generating the select, you see. And so maybe if here we add style and we say background color black, right? Maybe, okay. And we say color, what was our color? Our color was this one, yeah. So I can put it here directly on the component, right? Yeah, here it works. Here it works. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. That's kind of funny. That's very, very, very funny. I've never seen something like this, but fine. I don't know, there is probably a reason. I don't know what is it, but there is definitely a reason. I think it's some I don't know, color, I don't know. But anyway, like this is good, right? So we have our dark website that I like more than a white in the face kind of site. Okay. So up to here, everything works, right? Now, what doesn't work is the admin panel. So to go to the admin panel, we need to log out. And define the index user. Yes, because we logged out, right? But you see there is something weird anyway. There is something weird anyway. Ah, he was there, but he was not visible. Ah, now everything is explained. You see, if I highlight it, it's there. But we just don't see it with the other color, right? So actually, yeah, this way we see it. Okay, yeah, but it still doesn't explain the drop down, the select, right? But anyway, yeah, because here is basically trying to read the session anyway, even if it's not set, right? And so I think we have to do exactly the same thing, right? So we have to say if you know, is set user and, right, user is admin, then we also have the admin panel. At the moment, the admin panel is, yeah, you see now it's gone. I think one problem we have is that if we go directly to the admin panel, do we no, it's automatically redirected. Yes, no, you cannot brute force it, right? Now I was trying to understand if you can brute force it somehow. Can you brute force like quest or other stuff like that? Like if I log out and then I go here. I'm not logged in at the moment, but I can still do this, right? No, this should never happen. This should absolutely never happen. So if you are not logged in, you cannot directly read these files, right? So I think that always always at the beginning of these files we need the check. Where do we put it? We put it here, or can we stop the execution or not? I don't think so. Navbar top, right? Because navbar top is where we are reading this. Can we say return or not? But even if we return, is not blocking the next pages, right? Can I block from? Can I block the page next line? The what I want to block, I want to return. Well, I can put it inside a big if, right? I can put it inside a big if else, right? So if the user is not logged in, I can avoid all of this. But can I do exit? Like, yeah, probably I can do exit. Is exit a thing in PHP? Yeah, I think it is, huh? So it's just stopping, right, completely the, yeah. So I think I can, yeah. So I think we should check if the user is at least logged in, which means navigation top, which means this is set session user, right? Is set session user, because this one exists only if you are logged in. So in any of the entry pages, right, like quest and such, right, we will have if, you know, if is not set, we will just exit, right? Block page in case user not logged in, right? I think this is pretty much our thingy. So NPC quest, so for example, NPC quest, right? We could see this. Now if I refresh, maybe we can, instead of exit, we can probably redirect it to the login page, which seems to be probably the best. Yeah, I think would be the best, right? To just redirect to login PHP instead of exit. Seems to be a better idea. I don't know if I have also to return or not. I don't know if this is enough, or I also have to return. Let me see. NPC quest, right? Can I modify header information? Header already sent. Because it's doing it here. Why? Cannot do it, huh? Yeah, no output before sending headers. I understand. This is annoying though. So I have, basically what he's saying is that I need to put this before everything, right? I need to put this here. So if I put it here at the top, then I guess that will not happen anymore. Eh? Okay, now it works. So if I try to go directly NPC quest, yeah, you see, it's bringing me to login immediately. So I think that this one pretty much should be the start of every page. Yep. Exactly. Yep. If you see quest detail, they should all be done this way, so we prevent the users to enter if they cannot, right? Which, by the way, I kind of like it because anyway it's at the start, so it's blocking everything. Instructions is fine. Yeah, but also like get voiceover, also this one, right? If the user is not logged in, we don't want him to do anything, right? So because I could call wait, let me remove this a second. I could call get voiceovers, right, directly. You see, and we get some shit out of it. But in reality, if you are not if I add this, right, if you are not logged in, boom, you go to the login. Yeah, exactly. I think this block should be everywhere. Every freaking where. Well, I could probably include should I do it inside DB or yeah, because if I put it in a place that is included by everything, yeah, it's okay. Let's not make it too complex. I think it's fine. I will just copy it over. It's okay. I mean, it's this will never change anyway, so it's fine. But it's basically everything, right? So you cannot call any web page if you are not logged in. DB, I think DB the same. Also DB, why not? And for sure admin panel, right? Admin panel 100%. So okay, the admin panel is already here. Okay, nice. Nice. No. It has to be done before the HTML, bro. What did I do? It has to be done before the HTML. It has to be done before the HTML. Okay, so now all the pages should be blocked, right? If you are not properly logged in. Now, one thing that I really don't like is that if you arrive to this page, right, there is like an empty index page. I mean, why? What is the point of having an empty page? You should directly be logging, no? It should directly be login. So I don't understand why our index is not. I don't even know why we have an index. What is this index about? So index should actually be login, right? I don't understand why we have. I don't understand why we have an empty page. Right? Should I just copy all of this into index and? Yeah, I think so. Because this is actually not doing anything. I think our main page, right? Our main page should be the login page. And so now, okay, so now login actually should be deleted. And I should change everything else to index. No. Yeah, probably yes. Yeah, but it's cleaner, right? It's definitely cleaner. Delete. So everywhere I have login.php, which I guess now I copied everywhere, so should be index PHP, right? Yeah, I just copied in a million places, but fine. Should not be too long. No. It is a million places, yes. It is. What was all that? Okay. GG. Login. Registration. I don't know what is registration. Registration PHP. Nah, this one needs to be deleted as well. We don't have any registration capabilities. You just register to the game. So registration script, they should actually be deleted. Yeah, exactly. Should I just really delete them or what? At the moment I did this just to be sure that they were not included, but actually I think I can just move them out because I don't need them anymore, right? So all the delete, so this, and this, right? I mean, just for extra safety, I can zip them up and call them deleted files. But it's not really. And I can put it. Yeah, I can put it here actually. And now I can really delete them. Yeah. So this will make the file a bit easier. I don't understand why we have a template directory where there is a very, very small header file which is basically empty. Just a bootstrap, and don't understand that. I mean, the bootstrap actually has something, but why we don't just merge them, right? Why we just don't merge these two files? Seems to be really unnecessary to have this shit. Let me just see where this head PHP. Oops. Mistakes were made. This aid with this head PHP. Head PHP is called in a million places. Okay. Is Bootstrap called in a million places or not? Bootstrap? No, it's called only here and there. Okay, let's simplify this. Let's do templates head, right? Templates head, and inside head we put also what we have in Bootstrap, right? Because it doesn't make any sense to have two. So instead of that PHP include, we just have this, right? And the rest remains the same, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let me see if we broke something, but basically now Bootstrap can be deleted. Let me see if it still works or not. Yes, this happens because for whatever reason the first content that is shown when you logged in is actually the index page, which doesn't make any sense. It should be the instructions page, right? Should instruction be outside? No, I think instruction should be inside. So okay, so I think somewhere we have a call to index PHP, which is starting after the login script. So if it's login failure, I'm okay to go index, right? But if the login works correctly, yeah, exactly. We should go instructions.php, right? Instructions PHP. Okay, so now let me try. I log out. So if I log in, exactly, the first thing I see is the instructions, which is pretty good. Which is actually pretty good. Do you think we can highlight what we have selected? I think would be nice. I don't know exactly how to do it, but I think it's a background just of this block, right? I think it's just the background of that. So if I go background color, and then I say, I don't know, yellow. I mean, yellow now will be super bad, but okay, it's doing the world bar. Why is it doing the world bar? No. Should be inside element style? No. Yeah, I think it should be inside element style, no? Yeah, exactly. So we could have a gray, right? We could have a gray, so like that, so that you see that is actually highlighted. Yeah, that would be good, I think. It's strange that it's not already embedded into this navbar. I think it is, but we don't know how to do it, because I think there is already, because this is a kind of a bootstrap component. There is a bootstrap component that actually has this navbar colors. Navbar. Yeah, exactly. So can we do it? Navbar SCSS. Copy link address. Who are these guys, right? I don't know. We are pointing to this. Should we just copy it or what? Because I don't like too much to be... I don't like too much to be reliant on an external source that one day will break and we will never, you know, be able to recover. I prefer to copy this locally and just stay on a fixed version. I understand we are not getting the updates, but at least my app works nonetheless, right? What? I mean, it's basically this thing, right? It's basically this thing. Can we just download it or not? I think we can, huh? Holy shit. Can I... Bootstrap. Yeah, because I don't like to be dependent on that, right? I really don't like. Okay, Bootstrap. So now Bootstrap will be in our directory. So so I'm a bit lost. Yeah, here, right here. Link href rel style sheet. Can we just include it with script src or no? It's not. It's not a script src. Is we got templates like this, right? Will it work anyway? I think it should work anyway. I don't know. Potentially. Yeah, it works anyway. Okay, nice. So now we are not dependent on that anymore, right? And okay, now we are not dependent on that anymore, which is very nice. Now how do I well, actually, maybe, you know what we can do? We can keep the original link just to remember where we got it from, right? Because otherwise, right? Right, so we can say taken from here, so at least we know where we got it from. The link below is taken, the bootstrap link below is taken from here. The bootstrap is below is taken from here. Okay, so I keep track of where we got it, right? GSS bootstrap 5. Now, I think the question I have is, GG. Um, Navigation, right? Active. Nav link active, exactly. So I think that the active, I think we can just say active and it will switch. Let me try. So if I do, so if I go in my nav bar top, right, and I say that this nav link is actually active, let's see what it does. Okay. I fucked up completely. Why? Huh? Bro, if I add active here, is breaking it? No. Oh my god. The change between the change break it? No. This change break it? So annoying. Why? Why I cannot have it on my machine? Why? Why I cannot have it on my machine? No, it's not that. It's not that, it's something else. Huh? I don't understand this. What? Cannot start session error already sent by session implementation line 4. Bro, session implementation line 4 we have, right? We have if is set session start. So we are checking if the session is already there, right? So why cannot start session when header already sent? Huh? Instructions? Is it because it's instructions that is fucking up? Come on. No, it's also the login page. It's also the login page. Bro, it worked a second ago. While now is fucked up. Why? It worked a second ago, right? What did I change? Well, I changed few things, definitely. I have deleted this bootstrap, moved it into my file, and now index is using that template head, which is actually initializing the script. I don't know. Yeah, it is that. It is that fucking up the. It's like if that is assuming. Templates head. templates had why ready function. Wait a second, what is this doing? Because I think it may be this thing. Yeah, it is that thing. It is this thing. What is this thing doing? On document ready is doing query selector all database target tooltip trig map. What is this? I don't even know what is this. I have no idea. What is this thing? I don't think we want it. Okay, it's doing it anyway. It's doing it anyway. Okay, if I really delete it. Okay, now it's kind of working. So I was saying... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. So instruction works fine, but responses, right, immediately goes here, like if the session is not now, like if the session is not correct. We have it in the session because you see here at the bottom right, now you don't see it. If I make the window smaller, you see it. You see here at the bottom right, I type the username, right? Hello, Hall P. It's nice to see you as well. I mean, why responses, right, should react so badly? Why responses is included in nav top bar and then it's just saying that no, we are not logged in, right? Why? Because this block needs to go before the... No. It's exactly the same. I don't understand why my session user is not set, right? Why my session user is not set if I did the login and is actually properly read by the bottom nav bar, because you see the bottom nav bar is printing the bottom nav bar, yeah, is printing the session user username, right? So and he's actually here, guest, right? He's actually here, guest. So how it is possible that if this can read it, responses cannot read it? Session user, right? Session user. Is there any difference between session user and session user? I don't think so. Why session user is not set? Huh? Session user is not set. Don't believe it. Unless it's set inside the head. No, but it's not set inside the head. Is it? No. No, it's set in the session when you... It's set in the session when you log in. I don't understand. I don't understand. Also because we have the same in instructions, no? Ah, no, instruction we don't have. Oh, so the theory is wrong. Fuck. So the theory is wrong. Because instruction works because we don't have actually that block. But I actually removed it now, right? I'm super confused. I don't know what is going on. So basically now my NPC responses, right, which is a PHP page that I call directly, right, is writing this and then is redirecting to the login page. I don't understand why. I mean, I know that I switched the index, right? I switched the index to be the login, right? I know. And probably that is what it fucked it up. It's probably what would mess it up, right? But in theory, this index should never be read again, right? When you are in a sub page, right? When you are in a sub page like responses, that index should never be read again. So I don't understand that. Is the navbar top including the main page for any reason? Wait a second. On click. No, but it is the button to log in, right? This is the login button. So in theory, this should not happen, right? And it is the logout. So I don't understand why when I click here, I get redirected to the login page. It's not happening for admin panel, but it's happening for everything else. Why is not happening for admin panel? Require session implementation. We're missing that. No, but that will just check that the session already exists, so I don't think we'll do anything. I can put it here, it's not a problem, but I don't think that is going to change. No, in fact it's not, right? I don't understand how we are redirecting to... Is it head? No, it's not head, right? It's not head. I don't know what I'm looking at, really. Let me try 1 second to do this and see what happens. Okay. Div class container. NPC specific responses. Document ready, load response. I think I understand. Why my left disappeared? What happened? What? Oh, okay. I think what happens is this document ready, right? This document ready. So if I remove this, I think probably will not do it. Yeah, exactly. Because this guy is actually a function, but we said that, yeah, but this function is called in generate filter, and I added inside generate filter the same thing that yeah, this one, if it's not set, you cannot read this page, right? So this is exactly what is happening. It's a bit weird though that if you call it through Ajax, so basically I cannot do this kind of block, right? I cannot do this kind of block for these pages. Huh? It's not this. Select option in filter. Get NPC list. Still the same, bro. So is in one of the get. One of these get is the one that is fucking up the. So I cannot do it this way, boys. I cannot stop it this way. It's very annoying, though. I think we should probably do it in the. Oh, come on, where is it? Is it in DB? Because they put it in DB. Yeah, it's also DB. So we need to block this before. Yeah, any freaking page. But I don't know exactly why though. So basically, any sub page that is called through Ajax that doesn't have that has that block at the top is redirecting to the login page as part of the result, right? But it's like he's not sensing the session, right? It seems that the Ajax, exactly, that's the problem. So it seems that the Ajax call not reading PHP session. So that is what is happening. PHP session not working with jQuery Ajax. Yeah, exactly. After all this, I found out I was calling an old version of my code in the update Ajax instead of board update. These are kind of mistakes make programming fun. Why? So it was not a problem. Session start is one of the first things that you should do in on each page where you're expecting to use the session. After that, I would just immediately do a var dump of session to see. One potential problem in this code is the use of get. It is cached, so your server code doesn't run every time. Yeah, but boys, the problem is that I mean I removed So do you mean that session start? Do you mean that is this, right? Is this? Because I already checked it, and no, I don't think so. I think it's exact. No, I don't think it's this. No, it's not this. But why? Why? Why add voiceovers, right? Why add voiceovers PHP is not sensing the session, right? Why if I call add voiceovers, which is this page, right? Why if I call, I am in the session, I call add voiceovers, and I'm immediately redirected to the login page, right? Like if this block is getting sent, right? So like session user is actually not valid. Why? Why session user is not valid? Why? I don't understand. If I am inside why? Huh? Then I don't understand how session works. I don't know. Then I don't understand how session works. Is the session permanent in the cookie? But yeah, it should be, right? The session should be permanent in the cookie. Is it because I'm navigating in incognito and so it's not keeping the session over? Okay. But it should not be. No, the session is there. The session is there. I have it here in my navbar. The navbar is saying that I am guest. So why the navbar is saying I'm a guest while the add voiceovers is not saying that I am guest? Okay, let's read how session works because maybe I missed something. An associative array containing session variable available to the current script. Okay, see the session function documentation, more information on how this is used. Creating a new session. Session start. Session is started. If you don't write this line, you can use session global variable. Creating a new session. Session start. Getting the session. Session start. Yeah, but bro, I need it in every page. Yeah, but if I put in every page, it's saying that yeah, I need it in every page then. I need in every page, but if I, yeah, guest. So if I don't do session start on every page, it's not working. But if I do session start multiple times, I get a notice that the session has already been set, right? A session has already been started. So what's the freaking point? So it must be done one time per page, no matter, yeah, but if we are calling with Ajax a separate page, that is not counting as a session. Oh my God. You understand what is happening? What is happening is that I have my page, right? I have my page that is made of okay, I have my page. And if I call session start in this page, it works. But inside my page, I have an Ajax component, which is actually calling another page, right, to actually read this. But if I call session start here again, I get the duplicate session already started. If I don't do it, this one does not know that I am logged in, right? So that is what is happening, and it's only due to the Ajax call, right? I think that's what is going on. I mean, it's interesting to know it, but it is a problem for me because I cannot block the pages. I mean, I can block all the main pages, right? Okay, so let me rethink about it 1 second, right? Let me rethink about it 1 second. Session implementation. Session implementation should be in every top page, right? And the easiest, exactly, is that is inside the nav bar top, right? If it's inside the nav bar top, we are sure that we are accessing this session. So for example, in admin panel, right, this one is unneeded, right? That one is unneeded because I can well, it's not really unneeded because now here we are hitting the sub pages with the Ajax, right? But okay. I think that, so here I think is unneeded, but in all the sub pages that are called through Ajax in here, so is there one in here or not? Is it DB? It cannot be DB. No, it cannot be DB. Nah, it cannot be this. So why now admin panel is it cannot be head, because head is only JavaScript and this shit. So why now the admin panel is complaining, right, that we have no, it should not be. Why? Why the admin panel is saying, huh? What the fuck? Nah, I don't understand. Then I don't understand. Ah, stupid me. Because I'm not calling the nav bar top first, which has the session implementation. Okay, fuck. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's true. So I'm not calling this first. So here we have the session implementation. But if I do it before the navbar top, it's okay. So okay. So we need the header file to have the session implementation. There is no way. Yeah, the navbar top is not a good place to do this. Unless we do the block here. So if we do the block just after the session, but we have to make an exception for the login page, right? So except for the login page, we could in theory block it just after this. So that basically you cannot do anything in the navbar. Yeah, but that's yeah, that is probably the best solution. I think that's the best solution. So if we block it here, and by blocking it here, I mean this, right? I mean this. So that, right? Now, the only thing we have to ensure is that our index page, which is actually the login, does not have the top bar, right? Does not have the top bar. So if that's the case, let me see if this is, so now we don't have the top bar, right? So we can actually click on login and actually log in. And then as soon as we are here, the top bar enters into play, right? And now we have the session every time because we have it in the top bar, right? And so now, yeah, and in fact now it works, right? Now the problem is, okay, very good. We fixed it, boys. We fixed it. So the important point is that our login page, I can put a comment here, right? So we cannot have the top bar here because is the one holding the session and checking for user access, right? So we cannot put it here. If we put it here, this page will not be visible, right? But now that is super simplified because we don't need any more session implementation anywhere, right? Well, assuming that the Ajax works. But yeah, let me remove it and see what happens. And I know it's a bit of a painful change because if this may break everything. But I think the logic is solid. The logic, I think, is solid. And also the blocks, right? The blocks are completely useless now. Because we will be... no. The blocks are not useless. The blocks are useless on all the top pages. But on all the pages that are called directly, in theory, the block is still good, right? Okay, let me see if everything works like that. Login. Fuck, it doesn't. It doesn't? No. Why doesn't? No, please. Please, 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 please. It must work this way. It must, it must, it must. It must. Ah, because now we don't have session implementation here, which is the only place where we need it, right? Okay, good, 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 good. Yep, 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 yep. Bro. What is the redo here? Control Shift Z. Okay, 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 okay. Wait, wait, wait. We have the yeah, exactly, right? So this one should go in top, right? Before this, right? This one should go in top before this, okay? And now I can go everywhere. Yes, exactly. Now the only question is for the Ajax calls, can I stop them with the block, right? So for example, right? So for example, if you try to access get voiceovers directly, right? You type get voiceovers, right? Right. So can I block here and have the Ajax not going crazy? Can I? Okay, so this worked, which is nice. Yeah, it looks like it does. It looks like it does. Okay. So basically what we are saying is that we can block all the sub pages with Ajax now that we have in the top bar, right? Okay, so I can basically go back and add all my blocks, even if this one doesn't have the session implementation because it's in the nav bar, right? Even the generate filter. I don't know, let me check because I don't want to go back and forth forever. No, you see, there are some that are still not working this way. Okay, fuck it. It's fine. I don't want to go crazy. I don't know. I thought we could, but actually it seems that we cannot. Well, in theory we could. What if I do this? What if I do this? Fuck. Still getting the still doing the mess. But it was not doing it in the generate filter before. Okay, I think now it seems to work. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? No, I think it's because we have printed out. Yeah, it's because we have printed out something that is messing up. Add voiceovers. I printed out this, and this is doing damages. Add voiceovers. Add voiceovers. I mean, overall is a bit messy, eh? But oh my god, why this now? Wait. I wanted to do something completely different tonight, but we got stuck with this part. And why add voiceovers now is broken? Why add voiceovers is now broken? Why? Is due to this? No, it's not due to this. It's not due to this. It's due to something else that now is broken. Template head. Why we're including... We include it everywhere. Okay. We include it everywhere. So this one actually works, huh? Oh no, wait, it's this. No, we broke add voiceovers. I don't know how we broke it. We broke this page. We broke this page. We broke this page. We broke this page. Well, this page is going to get NPC response. And it's going to send file, right? It's going to get NPC response. Maybe because it's missing this. Yes. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, now everything seems to work as expected. Okay. I think I fixed it fully. Wow. Okay, let me try to log in as admin, and finally we can do what I wanted to do tonight, but yeah. We're already finishing our time, GG. What? What? I cannot log in anymore. What? You crazy? What? Wait a second. Please. Now everything works, but I cannot log in? You serious? No errors in the console? Huh? What? What? Login script. Login script. Wait. Login script. Login script and DB, yeah? Login script and DB. Login script and DB. Login script and DB. Login script and DB. Because now it's basically going to instructions, right? Session user, right? Session user. Login script. Yeah, I think the reason is that now we don't have the top bar anymore, right? So we are not doing, yeah, I think I know. We are not doing this, but this should be done in the login script, right? So as soon as I start this, I think I can start my session. Exactly. You see, guys? I'm starting to understand. I'm a bit slow, but I'm starting to understand. Okay, now we can also log in. And we can also log out. Can we have a kind of a welcome or something? I mean, it's very brutal. Can we have welcome? Can we have a welcome thingy? Welcome to Plane Shift NPC voiceovers. Welcome to Plane Shift and welcome to Plane Shift NPC voiceovers. Can we have maybe a bit of a space from the top? Do we have a nice picture to put? We can have a nice picture. Welcome to Plane Shift NPC voiceover. We can say to log in, right? To log in, you need to be registered as a user, as a player of our game here, right? So we can put the link. So I mean, I think most of the people will know, but who cares? So the link is pretty much this, right? Sign in. No, sign in. No. Create a new account. Create a new account. Yeah. Create new account. Okay. Let me see how it looks. Oh, not there anymore. Welcome to Plane Shift NPC voiceovers. To log in, you need to be registered as a player to our game. It's a bit small, but fine. There's a bit small text. Okay, something like this. Welcome to playing Shift vs Vivo. So to log in, you need to be registered as a player of our game here. And then you have the login and the password. Now, if you mess up the login, wasn't giving an error in red. Why? I think we had a wait. I think we had I added it. Why is it not here anymore? Maybe it's just not visible. I remember I added the login saying wrong password, right? Yeah, exactly. Echo failure, session, login failure, reason. Ah, because I'm using the session and the session is not created. No! Okay, fine. I understand. Because the session is not created, right? So we cannot... Well, you know what? In theory, we can create a session even in the login page. It's a bit useless, but... Can I header and then pass any parameter to this or no? Can I say index? Can I say index and then login failure reason? It's a bit long, but equal to, you know. Can I do this? I don't know if I can do this. Do you think I can? Invalid username or password. So now if we pass it as a parameter like this, can we in our index just get the login failure reason as a get variable and just print it out? Do you think we can? Login failure equal to get of no get of this, and then we can say if is set login failure, then type this in red. Yeah, because before I had the session running, but now I don't have the session running anymore, right? So undefined login failure. Okay, at least it works. But yeah, I need to be sure that that I check if it exists, right? I have to check if it exists. So we can say if is set this, then whatever, right? Okay, so now we have our messages back, right? We have our messages back. So we have a nice welcome. We have to log in, you need to be registered. If you put your password wrong, it tells you invalid username or password, right? If you put your login correctly, it goes here, which is fantastic. You can access all the function, which is great. Now let me see if we can do what I wanted to do, which is basically going to the admin panel. Okay, the admin panel now is still fucked up. I don't know why, but probably because it doesn't have session implementation. Even if he has the, wait, Even if he has the top bar, right? Okay, now the admin panel is still fucked. The admin panel is, well, the admin panel now doesn't need this because we moved this, right? Yeah, we moved this. So this is not needed anymore. This is not needed anymore. So if I go admin panel, exactly, I can see this. Okay. I can get my recent stuff, last submitted response file, last submitted quest file, and I have my admin functions. Woo! What about a PS player ready to give voice who really have a bad English or better when they read or write? If they have a bad voice, you cannot be a voiceover man or woman, right? You cannot. If you have a bad voice or a bad English, I mean, if you have a bad, it depends how bad, right? Depends how bad. So if you have an accent, is good because we want the races to have an accent. But if your English is really not understandable, then I don't know. You can voice over this guy. If your English is very, very bad, right? If your English is very, very bad, you can voice over this guy. You can do that, Ulla. You can do that. No? Maybe. Okay, so we arrived here, which is a good start. Right? Well, it's a good start. It's a good point, actually. We are very far. We are very deep into our planning. I mean, we nearly did it. We nearly did it. There is one more thing we have to do, which is to actually populate the database with. I don't understand why my Discord is like completely weird. I will find it out one day. I don't know what happened to my Discord. But anyway, which is to populate the quest table that at the moment I populated manually, which is this one, voiceover quest, right? Voiceover quest only has one line because I added manually this line. But I want to do it automatically, right? And I think we can do it pretty much the way this guy's doing it. Now, not that complex. So select ID, quest ID from quest script, where quest ID is greater than 0. Yeah, agreed. So we have to do this query, right? And this query will have to be executed. So we need a new page. We need a new page, I guess. Yes, I guess we need a new page. Because we need a new page. The page will be what? The page will be generate whatever, generate quest lines PHP. Generate quest line PHP, okay? generate questline PHP. So this one will be our new file that we are going to put here. Right, and generate quest lines. Now it needs to have the same protection that we have here, right? So it should have the same nav bar, top bar, container, right? I think the only difference is that we need wait a second though. I think we need to be sure that who is accessing. Yeah, exactly. I think I did a mistake. No. I think I did a mistake because here there was another line which was actually the block for only admin being able to access this page, right? And I think I still need that. Block this page in case the user is not an admin, right? So in this case, we will say what was it? Session user is admin. If session user is admin is equal to 0 or null, right? We can say you do not have access to this page, right? And we just exit. I think here we need to use exit actually. Right? So we just block it, right? Let me see if that works or not. So I'm logged as P. No, P is the admin. I'm logged in as guest, right? And I try to go manually to admin panel, even if in theory I cannot. But I want to go. Okay, perfect. You don't have access to this page. GG. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. So we also blocked this potential security glitch. Okay, now, I mean, I don't think anyone will try to hack our voiceover NPC lines website, but you know, do the Clio speak with an accent? Yeah, you have to read this. There is instructions, my friend, instructions. And there are all the accent here. All the accent. Actually, it's in our wiki, so you can read it there if you want. Wiki. I mean, this page will have to be redone, but you scroll down in this page, and you will see the accents that we would like to use. Cliros have actually an Italian accent, so I'm perfect for you can script the Dermorian. Dermorian is French. Okay, so what I wanted to do, yes, we are working on the generate quest lines, right? So generate quest line will need to have exactly the same protection that we have, right? That we have here, and it will it will do this, right? And then And then here, what we will do? Okay, let's start with the real stuff. So we need a statement prepare, a statement bind, a statement execute, a statement fetch, right? Exactly. Just copy pasting because it's easier. So I need a statement prepare. Hello, who joined? Hello, hello, hello. Oh fuck, I cannot see you. I don't know. My thing is. Hello, Devro. Hey, thank you for the raid. Oh my god, that's so many bombs. That's a lot of bombs. Hello, 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 raiders. Hello, raiders. Hey, thank you, Woogie Face, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Why Fana is walking on top of my face? I will put it in. Everything is going great, thank you. For the one of you that don't know who we are, our game is called Plane Shift and is actually a free MMO done for fun and in the spare time. And you may ask yourself how you can do an MMO in the spare time. It's too long to answer, but anyway, we have it. It's actually released and you can play it if you want. He has no hidden fees, no premium accounts, nothing. So you can just play it fully, and you can go to our website and download it if you want, right? And you can play it on Linux, on Windows, and on Mac. And yeah, because we released 3 packages, and it's done with Unreal Engine 5. And is actually playable, so you can just play it. What I'm working on at the moment, just for you that just joined, I'm working on a website to allow players like you to actually submit voiceovers for our NPC. So you enter the website, right, like this. Welcome to, you log in. You have to be registered to the game, so you need to have a game account, otherwise you cannot enter, right? And you then go here, is explaining you a bit that whatever you submit, you know, the copyright will be ours, because I don't want to receive files that then I have to remove after a month. And it's giving you a bit of an instruction. I have to improve this page, but then you go to responses. You select a race, for example, this one, you select male or female, right? And you get all the NPC in the game. These are all the NPC in the game of this race and this gender. And so you go, for example, to this first guy, and you see here all his responses, right? So when you say greetings to him, today is answering like this, right? Is answering with, ha, a customer. How can I be of service, right? So we would like to have this one voice overed, right? Voice overed. And so you click here on add change voiceover, and you can submit, right? This is in Italian because my browser is in Italian. By the way, I think I have to change it. But anyway, you choose a file, right? And you submit it, and then I can see. Okay, this page is still to be fixed, and then I can see here all the submitted, right? All the submitted files, and I will approve them. I will listen to them. I will approve them, and then we will put them in game. So basically you have the chance to voice over one NPC. No monetization? At the moment, no, we don't. I mean, at the moment, I mean, it's 20 years we're doing this game. But anyway, no, we don't care about monetization. I mean, you can donate money if you want. We have a Patreon where you can join. And if you join or if you donate money, the game development will be faster, right? And there will be new stuff. But apart from that, no. How you make the voices consistent all over the submitted voices? Well, basically the idea is that if you decide to this is why we go by character, right? So you have to select one character. And when you select that character, I don't know, a dwarf female, right? Like this one, Lorizia. The idea is that you do all her voiceovers, right? So if you only do one line, it's zero usage to me. I mean, zero is not helpful to me, right? So you choose one character and you do all the voice lines, at least all the base voice lines, right? There are base triggers and extended triggers and quest triggers. What I'm thinking is that probably I need a button here that you can also go to the quest trigger of this particular NPC. Yeah, I need to do that. But anyway, yeah. So the idea, so consistent. They have to be consistent, meaning the person, right, should be. I mean, one NPC should be scripted one person. Consistent in terms of voice, in terms of volume, that I would do myself. It's not too big of a deal. I mean, to change the volume, right, and make it. Yeah, the idea is that you have the full voice set. Now, if you cannot really do it for whatever reason, right? For example, this girl has very, very few lines, right? But for example, if you decide to do this guy, right, which has a lot of lines, right? And obviously, and it is why these one are separated between base and extended, right? And I will put maybe a note here in parentheses saying that the extended are not really necessary, right? I think if we have the voice lines for the three main phrases, so the greetings, the how are you, and the about you, I think that's good enough, right? Plus maybe the quest start. All this other stuff is very likely to change, and I will put like a disclaimer here to say maybe do only the ones that are very relevant, right? Do only the ones that are very relevant. Don't do all of them. Because it may be too much, right? People will not even listen to this, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm building the site. Maybe I will just remove the extended trigger at the beginning. I don't know, but we have them, right? So this is actually stuff that the NPC answer to. So the request would be do the base triggers and the quest intro line, and that's it. It's not easy just to use something like 11 Labs. What is 11 Labs? Is an AI thingy or 11 Labs. What is that? Is a voice generator? Yeah. No, voice generators are I don't know, I think are boring, are too plain, and even if lately they added a bit of emotions, right? So the new voice generators can actually have a bit of emotion. They are extremely flat, right? And boring, right? So, and also I think that it's pretty fun to have voices that are coming from real people. So I don't want an AI voice. I think is even if they are nice, right? They are nice, but they will never be as a real person. I think with his, with his intonation, his quirks, his poses, right? So I don't know. I think the character, right, is really hard to have, at least at the moment in the AI. So for example, I don't know, for some characters you may go even a bit crazy, right, with the voice. I mean, we have some characters that are a bit strange, right? They are, I mean, not really crazy, but they are very eccentric, yeah. And so you may, you know, maybe have some high pitch sometimes, right? Like, doing all right. I can't really complain, right? So I don't think an AI can do that. And plus, I think it's very fun to know that a player actually is voicing an NPC in the game. I think it's kind of fun. I don't know, I find it fun. So I decided to do it this way. But yeah, the AI, I mean, the AI is pretty good these days, right? Also in terms of emotions. But they start to have some emotion. Okay, so what we are trying to do is this button, right? This generate quest lines. We are trying to do this button. And this button is is going to be, yeah, it's going to execute this query pretty much. So I think we can delete all of this. So will be select ID, quest ID script from quest script where quest ID is greater than 0, path. Parameter binding, I think we don't need at the moment. And then we will have to execute this to fetch, right? And then after fetching, we can for each row blah blah blah, right? Just copy pasting because it's easier. And then here we have to do something similar to what we do here, which is getting the line, parsing the line. But I think we can do it way easier than this, right? I think we can do it way easier than that. Because actually the script, right? So we have this parse, because this is another script that is doing something similar, reading our quest, right? This is why I am copying from here, right? So while get next line, get next line was doing what? Get next line, this function put the next line from the script into the line, removes the line from the script following the static white space to be appended to. Do we need this or not? On some OSs, when you enter insert RR instead of this, position, string, line. I don't know. I assume that this works, so I'm just gonna copy. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna copy this and put it here as a function, right? Assuming that all of this works, which is basically reading the line, and I hope he's already skipping. He's already skipping the. If the next line starts with a space appended to the previous line, oh wow. I don't know what this thing is doing, but it works, and so we just use it as it is, right? So we get, so while we get the next line, parse script, yes, while getting the next line, so we basically get inside line, right? We get inside line, we get inside line our thingy, and I think we have to do very few things, right? We have to skip It's not doing it here. Ah, no, we can do it. We can do it pretty much like this, right? We can do it pretty much like this because actually, there are only few cases we need to check, right? The first case is so a quest script looks like this, right? Quest script looks like this, right? For example, okay, I already have one here. Looks like this, right? All of this is just the header of the script, of the quest script, so it's just comments pretty much. And then we have the phrase, the menu, and the answer, right? So basically I need to identify only these two things. And I don't even know if I need the menu actually. So I think I just scan all the lines, right? I just scan all the lines. And as soon as I find the menu, yeah, exactly. I think this is what we can do. Find the menu and get the next line, right? So I think we need something like menu found, right, which is false by default. And here we get if string compare line. No, can we do a string? A string. No, string compare is string. No, I think it's good actually. Because this one is actually exactly. Well, there can be a space. There can be a space. I think we are removing spaces already, but in theory there should be no space. In theory, there should be no space. So if this is menu, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so if we got a menu, we will say menu found equal to true. And then, right, the next line is our character name, right? Is our NPC name, right? And so what we will do, we will say that we will say that if you know our menu found, right? If we found at least one menu, because we only want to read the first line of the quest, right? Getting some sleep. Goodbye, Shadow. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to sleep very soon as well, because I have work tomorrow. So if menu is found, then we have to search, right? We have to string is searching, right? Find the first occurrence of a string. Yeah, exactly. So we need to find in our line, we need to find this, right? And this will be our position. I know this is returning the portion of the string. Ah, okay, it's cutting it already. Oh, that's fantastic. Return the part of the escape before the first occurrence of the needle. Fantastic. This is exactly what I needed. So that is not the position, but it is actually the NPC name, right? It is the NPC name. So we... Yeah, and by the way, we break, right? We break. Because we just exit from the loop, right? Boom, 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 boom. So at this point, let me just print this out just for fun, but I actually have to go myself as well, so... But it's just to see if something was... So this should extract pretty much the first NPC name from all... this for each... if... yeah. Okay, let's see what it does. It will probably lock my machine, but it's fine. So if I click on this, call to undefined is a space, because probably we had what? We had another function called is space. Feed this function one character, it tell you if it's a space. Feed more than one character, returns false. Isn't there a better way to do that? I don't know. Fine. It's just copy pasting a bit of our previous... Oh! Okay, we got some text now. It seems to be working, yeah. It's just getting... Okay, it's getting the rest of the line. Before needle, after needle. Yes. But it's including the needle as well, which is a bit annoying. So the NPC name will be like this, right? If I do true, that is the NPC name. Exactly. Arnquist, Strazok, Levrus, right? So these are all the guys that are actually scripted as people that are starting a quest. Ray. Yeah. These are all the people that are starting a quest. Very nice. There should be 500 of them, roughly. And then... Okay, and then we will also get the other part of the line, right? Which is not returning the needle position, huh? No, it's not returning the needle position. Okay, fine. And so, and then we will have the phrase, right? The phrase, which is basically this. What I see is that is keeping the needle. So I think we need to remove one line. It's not working. Oh no, I'm not printing it out. Please. Thank you. There it is. There it is. Yeah, so this is exactly what you will have to script by quest, right? And it's one line for every quest. Now, there are some spoilers actually into this because, for example, this line may be a spoiler because Strazok is telling you what it did and right. But it's fine. These are the intro lines, right? These are the intro lines. So it's the first line of the quest. And we will script only the first line of the quest. Nothing else. Nothing else. Okay? Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. Plus, you can write in red the NPC of Idla. No, they are organized by... They are organized by sector. So you see here, location. So you have a first column, which is the location. So you can choose, for example, oh, I want to do something in Idla, right? You have it here. So you can decide which one you want. I may translate this to actually... I may translate this to a meaningful name, but I think it's very understandable, right? Akayo Central, Arena Inner, Arena Upper. Maybe this one is not very understandable, but it's bronze doors inside, bronze doors outside, right? I can... Okay, but anyway, I think it worked fine. It worked fine. It's pretty much done. The website is pretty much finished, guys. It's very, very nice. I think we can put it online soon and see what happens, right? Which one of you really want to do it? Okay. So I think I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, and if you want to click on follow on Twitch, that's very appreciated, and if you want to subscribe on YouTube as well. Remember that our game is released, you can download it. Here are all our socials on our main website, so you can connect to our socials and be part of the community. And also we have a Patreon in case you want to support the project financially, which would be nice. All the money is going to commissions, and so we are basically, developing the game more. With that, I'm going. So it's been fun. We did a lot. I'm pretty happy about that. And yup. See you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. Bye bye. Have a good night.